Welcome back to the garden, where we have a couple of very special guests ahead of Pets in the City event tomorrow in Dublin Smithfield.
DSPCA trainer Kate Fitzsimons is here, along with the lovely Nova, to show us how dog agility exercises could be just what your lazy pooch needs. Hello, Nova.
Morning.
Hello, Kate.
Hi, Kate.
Tell us about, well, look at the lovely Nova shortly, but just tell us about the Pets in the City event Smithfield tomorrow. What's going on?
So, tomorrow then it's on from 11:30 to 4:30, and it is brought to you by Dublin City Council, okay? So there's loads of stuff on for both dogs and kids. So we'll have Kinseely pets there with some reptiles, we'll have woolly wards there with some other small animals, and then we'll have our adoptions parade as well, okay? So it's really important to get our dogs that are looking for homes out and about and people to see them as well. So that'll be in the afternoon. So we'll have a few of the animals from the shelter out so everyone can go and meet them.
And Kate, you're going to do a few demos on dog agility, but first of all, tell us why, in general, dog training is so important. Could we stand up, by the way, because I don't know if I'll be able to get up ever.
Sorry, Nova.
After this.
Perfect. Yeah, so
can we do some presenter agility training?
Exactly, yeah, true.
Let's jump over those.
Yeah, so agility is so important. Well, training in general is so important because it increases the bond between you and your dog. You know, you want them to know that listening to you is fun, it's something good. So we always want to encourage that. Agility in particular is a lot of fun because it's a little bit like a doggy gym. It's going to lose some of that weight that your dog might have. It's great for you as well because you'll be running around. It's a lot of fun. No prior training is needed. You know, you can come straight in. It's great for dogs that might be a little bit nervous or a little bit unsure. It builds their confidence because they're doing something that's fun, that they enjoy, and that they're getting lots of reward for as well.
So you guys do the training. You can teach people how to do to actually do with your own dog. What's involved in that?
Yeah, so we do dog agility classes. We do general obedience classes as well, but our agility ones will be one of our more popular classes. They're on Saturday afternoons. We do beginner and advanced. It's also start from the very scratch, okay? So there's no, you don't need to have anything under your belt already. You can go straight in, and the trainers then will help you as much as you can.
General obedience. Can you do that with kids as well?
Yes,
or is it
so
just
the full family comes.
Actually train.
Oh, sorry. Well, no, unfortunately not.
Can't put a lead on them, though.
You can't put a lead on, that would be illegal. Just in terms of the dogs and their owners who come to you and avail of these courses, do you find a lot that these dogs have become quite sedentary in their lifestyle and they're not as energetic as they used to be?
Potentially, yeah. Like, it is something that people, dogs, you know, now they've been bred to do all this work, to have jobs, and now they're sitting on the couch all day, so they're bored. And you'll find dogs will become destructive, they'll start digging, they'll start chewing, they'll start barking, all that kind of stuff. And what we want to do is get out of that habit, and we want to give them a job. So agility is a great way to do that, to give them a job and get them working and running around and stuff like that.
Tell us about Nova. What's her story? Every dog at DSPCA has a story,
yeah,
don't
so
they?
she is a rescue. She's my dog now, but she is a rescue from the shelter. She came in with all her brothers and sisters. She was found when she was 3 days old with her mom. So they've all been rehomed now. And they also then come up, they've done our agility classes, they've done our obedience classes, and they come to our daycare as well. So we've had family reunions up in the DSPCA a lot.
Beautiful eyes, blue eyes, very beautiful.
You got a shot there, Martin. Yeah, she's a real looker, isn't she?
Yeah, I know. I kind of fell in love the second I saw her.
I'm having her.
As soon as she came in, I was like, yeah, she's mine. Great, done.
She's gorgeous. And can you give us a couple of tips for... I have a dog at home as well. I don't know... I mean, that pole's actually higher than my dog. I have a Chihuahua. So I don't think she'd ever get over that.
Well, you never know. They can surprise you.
That's true. But what can we do to help our pets at home?
So, in the sense of training or making their lives a little bit more
In the sense
richer?
of training, I mean, obviously the walks, but making things more fun.
So, basically, you want to always... Dogs like working. They like doing stuff like that. They enjoy training. And what I'd always say is, instead of giving their breakfast out of a bowl, make them work for it. You know, put them into different, like, Kongs and stuff like that you can get. Loads of stuff like that. So they have to put their brain to work. She doesn't get fed from a bowl at all. She used to work for everything that she gets.
So you're like, bring me my toasts, bring me my slippers.
You're a hard taskmaster.
I know.
Listen, you're going to actually show us. You've got a course set up here, okay? So we give you a step aside and let you do your...
Are you going first, Tommy?
Nova first. So obviously she still is only 9 months old, so she still is a puppy in training. So we're going to take it
do your best,
one step at a time, and we will use a training technique called luring to get her through one of the more difficult tasks, but I'll talk about that in a minute. Okay. So what we want to do is we're just going to go around the course and we'll get ready. Ready? So first of all, I'm just going to get her focused on me. She's already focused, so that's fine. And then we're going to start. Okay? You wait. She doesn't like waiting. She just wants to go. You ready? Nova.
That's great. She's good energy. She's looking for the crumbs,
ready?
I think.
Okay, over. Yes, good girl. Through.
No.
Good girl.
That'd be like us with chocolate.
Yeah, I could do that. Yeah.
Jump through.
So she has to just wait here for 5 seconds in a sit.
That's pretty impressive.
Good girl. Well done.
still a puppy.
And then she has to weave through these. So this is luring. I'm just going to get her to walk through them. Yes, good girl. Over.
And eventually you get to the stage where you don't need to...
Yes, so eventually what do...
Well done, Nova.
Thank you.
Yeah, great job for both
Not
of
me.
you.
Her. I know.
Yeah, come on,
I know.
It's all about the dog.
Yeah, you will get it off lead and stuff like that. If it was enclosed and on grass, I would try her off lead, but just new environment and stuff like that, we'll take it.
So
take it
that
on lead
little
a
spell
bit slower.
where she's literally sitting for 5 seconds,
Yes.
I mean, that's where the real training
That
and
is-
obedience training
Yeah,
comes
that's
in.
where their impulse control comes in, and dogs that love agility find that very difficult, you know. So that is where the...
And the numbers of people taking on rescue dogs, taking in rescue
Yes.
animals, has increased hugely. And
Yeah.
is that, do you think, one of the reasons why we're so interested now in pet training and agility? Because obviously we don't know the backgrounds of a lot of these animals.
Absolutely. A training for any dog, whether you get it as a puppy or an older dog, you always need to put the training in. And I think now it's become so known, everyone else knows about the training and stuff like that, that it is becoming then more popular, and people are willing to put the time into the dogs then as well.
Great stuff, Kate. Listen, thanks for telling us. Just details again, Dogs in the City tomorrow, Pets
Tomorrow,
in the City.
11:30 to 4:30. It's in Smithfield. We've lots of stuff going on. Dublin City Council obviously are bringing it for us, and we've dog agility, dog classes, and lots of other stuff
Not
going
just
on as
dogs,
well.
there's
Not
lots
just
of other
dogs,
things.
reptiles.
Bring your turtle or your goldfish.
Yes, and
or
obviously it's great for kids as well. There's loads of fun.
goldfish agility, yeah. Kate,
Thanks
great
so
stuff.
much,
Thanks a
Kate.
million.
So thank you,
Right,
Nova.
still to come,
Cat.
pork chops with toffee apples in the kitchen.
Yum. Plus, now you can own an outfit from one of your favourite Irish stars. Stay with us.